Hey guys, welcome to another video. This week we're just gonna chit chat a little bit. I'll show you my finished project that I finished 2 days ago. I think so. I think Thursday. Finished Thursday. And some things my son made for me that I'm really proud of and want to show you. So, first, my son has a 3D printer. So I have a 10-year-old and he has a 3D printer. So his first 3D printer was a bit smaller. Um, and he made this for me. Let's see if I can show it the right way first. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. Okay, wait. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So it says, I love you. Okay, I think I had it backwards before, so let's just do a quick, I think this is the right way. I love you. I love you, Mom. And then, wait, Mom. I love you, Mom. All right, let's do it the other way just in case I have it backwards again. Hey, I love you. Wait, I love you. And then you turn it. It turns into Mom. There you go. So I do it both ways just in case it's backwards again. Mom, I love it. So this was the first thing that he made for me when he got his first 3D printer. And recently he got a larger 3D printer, and he came with this for me. He 3D printed this as a gift for me. Isn't this cute? So I got roses, obviously. He 3D printed this vase and also the roses. Let's take this one out. They have thorns on them. Let's see. Wait, hold on. I got to be careful. They have thorns on them. More roses. So I'm pretty proud of that. I wanted to show it when he gave it to me, but I thought this has nothing to do with crocheting. And I tried to figure out how to um, just show you what I was proud of, the gift that my son made for me. So here's how it relates to crochet. So when he got this new 3D printer, he said, Mom, what can I print for you that's crochet related? And I thought, let me think about that. I don't know what I would need that could be 3D printed. And I thought of something and I love it. He printed this yarn spinner for me. Okay, so I don't always use yarn where I pull from the outside. I usually do the center pull, which the yarn doesn't bounce around when you pull from the center, but not all the time the yarns will allow you to pull from the center. So when that doesn't happen, the yarn just rolls everywhere and it's quite annoying. Some people use yarn bowls, but those things are expensive, and I just don't use yarn from the outside enough to justify the price. Well, I don't know, maybe I would, but I still think they're super expensive. So I could have gotten him to 3D print me a yarn bowl. I thought about that, but I was like, I don't really want the yarn rolling around in the bowl either. That would annoy me too. So I saw this that somebody 3D printed a yarn spinner, and I was like, ooh, son, can you do that? And he's like, yeah, easy. So this is what he 3D printed for me. And he's like, Mom, I can put your business name on there. And he did. Hold on. Let's see. Top part off. And let's see if I can get you to see Hooked on E. Come on. It's probably backwards because I got the camera flipped. But it says Hooked on E on the big part, and also on the little part it has Hooked on E on there. I love it. So I used it this week. Let me see if I can just It spins, so as the yarn is think like you're using the yarn, it will just spin around. I think I'm going to put up a short, or might have already put up a short earlier today. I can't, at the time of this recording, I don't know when I'm going to put it up, but I did record me actually using it, and I smile every time that little thing spins around. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. So that's what I got from my kiddo. Also this week, not crochet related, but I told the person whose video I watched her video, and I said that I would try to put it in there somewhere in my video this week and tag her. Um, I homeschool my son, and we have a science lab day once a week. And this week we made our own butter because I saw a YouTube video for a very simple 2 ingredient butter recipe. So I thought this would be really good for science lab day. My son was excited about it. So we made butter this past week. Hang on a second. So we made butter this past week, and I will show you a clip of us making the butter just so I can tag that lady in there because I don't have another channel, and I know it's not related to crochet, but neither is my flower and vase 3D printed gift or my I love you mom gift, but I really wanted to show both of those off, and I got to do that because I also got a 3D printed, and this is quality, a 3D printed yarn spinner that I use. So again, stay tuned for that short, or maybe you've already seen it. I don't know. What else? Okay. So earlier this week, I was working on something, and in the short, I said, guess what I'm making? And a couple people made guesses. I haven't checked back, but I think I had at least 3 guesses. Someone guessed that I was making a scarf, and 2 people guessed a shawl. One person just a regular shawl, and the other person said a prayer shawl. So I will let you know if you haven't figured it out yet. This is what I was making. A head wrap, because DOY, sorry I said your name wrong the first time, Doy, but DOY Creations, she was recording a video or a short, and she had a head wrap on, and I was like, it's not like I need something else on my hook, but that head wrap is cute, so I'm going to make a head wrap. Now, mine is not like exactly like hers. I think she has like a do-rag type head wrap, but it's still cute. But I just freehanded a very long, and I'll have to record a short with it not on my head to show you guys what it looked like. And it took, I had to use 2 this is Tencel. It's shiny and it's good. It's not like that it would snag my hair or anything. It was or it is a sock weight yarn, so very, very thin, very light, which was why it took me a, a little while. I think it took 4.5 hours for me to make this. And I made mine the width first and then made the length instead of making the length and then going rows to make the width. I just could not mentally keep going down a row that was like 150 to 200 stitches. Instead, I think I had like about 70 across. So the rows were short. So once I had the width, I was fine. I can just keep going to make the scarf as long as I wanted or needed it to be. And I think I ended up for sure 6 feet, but it might be a little bit over 6 feet. So it was long enough for me to wrap real good, and I can wrap it in different styles. But for right now, because of how my hair is protected underneath, like if I ever take my hair out and pull it up at the top, then I can wrap it and have like a full, a different type of look. But I like it. And again, I will So I'm going to take this off to go to bed. I'll record a video of me holding it up so you can see how long it is. And I can't remember how many inches wide, but for sure it's like over a little, at least 6 feet long. And it's so light. The reason why I wanted to use the yarn that I did, one, because it's shiny and it acts like silk, but it's not silk and not as expensive as silk. But it won't snag my natural hair, and it will be light. So I wouldn't have like 6 foot long cloth, but it's heavy on my head and my neck is like hurting. No, this is so light. Again, it takes a long time to work up because it's so thin, but it was exactly the way I wanted it. It's like a very light and airy net kind of thing. So again, in the I'll show you in a short. I'll record a short sometime this week. That'll be because I need ideas for shorts anyway. Because I record a short every day and upload it at 1 p.m. I stopped doing twice a day. That was too much. I was having to come up with too much content, and I don't crochet that fast to crochet and have content for 2 shorts a day. So I cut that out. I do 1 short a day at 1 p.m. and then one full form video every Sunday. Unless I'm overwhelmed, then I'm just going to take care of myself, you know. But every Sunday at 5 p.m. So thank you guys for supporting. What do I have on my hook now that I've finished this? And thank you, Lynn, from This Little Shed of Mine. You're right. I am thanking you and myself for finishing this. It felt so good when I got it done. I did something else for my son. I made him a cardigan, a hexagon cardigan using the waffle stitch last year. And this week I added a hood and pockets for his for that cardigan because it's so bulky and so thick. He couldn't wear another like jacket over that, so it kind of needs to act like a jacket. So I thought, you're going to need pockets to keep your hands warm. And then if it's windy, he loves hoodies now. So I was like, if it's windy, you can just put up your hood. So I put a hood on it and put pockets on it. But it needs something else. It probably needs a zipper because it's kind of a heavy situation. And the hood kind of draws it up a little bit. So I need something to anchor it down. So I don't know if I'm going to add some length to it or add a zipper. And again, I'm a little scared to add a zipper. I have zippers that I don't have to technically, I can hand sew them on because I'm not a sewer. I wish I knew how again. But I'm going to, I think, add a zipper, but I'm a little nervous because if I mess it up, I'm going to mess up a really um, handsome cardigan that I worked hard to do, and I don't want to mess it up at the very end by putting a zipper on it and not doing it correctly. So I'm gonna give it some thought. We'll see. But anyway, now the I got something else on my hook, and I can't wait once I get this video edited and spend some time with God. I'm going to relax and crochet and probably watch some YouTube videos that I did not watch over the last couple of days because we keep the Sabbath. No, we are not Seventh-day Adventists or Hebrew Israelites or any of that. We are believers in Christ. We are ambassadors of Christ, and we are trying to do what Jesus did. So we don't want to put any labels that the Bible didn't put on us. We believe in the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ over here. And we do keep the Sabbath now, and we love it. I look forward to it every week. That is my time to completely shut down from sundown Friday to sundown Saturday and spend time with family, spend time with God. And I usually stay away from electronics unless it's an emergency or it has to do with me doing like a Bible study search or a word search for Bible study. So You probably will notice that I don't watch any YouTube videos or, respond to my videos or any of that stuff each week during, we call it Shabbat. In Hebrew, it's called Shabbat, the Sabbath. So coming out of it, sometimes if I don't get everything done before, I try to get everything done before it starts so that I don't come out of a day of rest into stress of having to do what I'm doing right now, record a video. But this one's not stressful. Hopefully the editing won't be bad. But anyway, um, so yeah, I'm going to edit this video, put it up, spend a little time with God, and then I'm going to relax and crochet while I watch some of your videos until I get tired. Now I'm going to go to sleep. But let's see a sneak peek of what I'm working on. I'm getting ready to make myself a cardigan because I was not joking when I created that short saying, do I start another cardigan or do I finish this? I'm glad I finished this. And I had motivation to hurry up and finish it because I wanted to start a new cardigan. The pattern started off like was not enjoying it, but I kept saying I think the end results are going to be great, so I just keep plugging through. Um, I'm not going to kind of show. I haven't done enough to really show that it looks like anything, but it's going to be the majority of it. It's going to be this color because that's I have the most yarn in this color. So I'm eager to work on this and make it grow a little bit. So after I lay down and relax for the evening, I'm going to sit and work on this. And maybe you'll see some shorts about it this week. I'm not sure how long it will take me. Let's just hope it's a good flowing let's hope it's a good flowing project, because if that's the case, then I will finish it. If something interrupts me, like those joggers, I really wanted to finish the joggers, but after that tangled yarn situation, I got annoyed with it, and I don't think I've worked on it since. Only a little bit. So that might get finished before it warms up, and it might not, but that's okay because I'm only going to do what makes me happy. And if something's stressing me out and I don't have to do it, then I'm not going to do it. So for now, I'm not interested in the joggers. I'm starting another project, or I've started another project. Oh, sorry for hitting that microphone. Started another project, and that is this cardigan. Hopefully, it'll grow up and become a full grown project. And if not, it will be a PhD, a project half done. And that's okay with me because it's not a customer order. It is something that I'm going to make for me. And I'm making it in a really light cotton, and I'm making it so that I'll wear it in the spring. So it'll be very light. I can wear it spring and summer. So it's no rush because I don't want the cold weather to leave fast. Some people don't like cold weather. I don't like the heat, especially with these hot flashes. I don't like the heat. So I really wish winter would stay as long as possible. And when spring comes, I hope it's a chilly spring and that it stays well into April and early May. That's what I hope. If I'm still here. Because again, I'm always looking for Jesus. And I'm just going to occupy until he comes. And if he doesn't come get us before winter's over, then I will be here in the spring, hopefully with my cute cardigan that I'll finish. If not, it will be something else I crocheted that's for summer weather or spring summer weather. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I will probably include some shots of my head wrap. I was out. My son and I, we went and we were spending some time with family today during Shabbat. Not necessarily for Shabbat, but it was during it a little bit. So it was good to hang out with my aunt and our cousins. We spent some time with them. And then I was walking in their neighborhood because I forgot to take some shots of me in. I wore one of my crochet cardigans and I had my head wrap on. So I said, son, let's pull over and you get a video of me walking with this on. So maybe I can make that a short. So maybe you'll see that this week because, again, I'm always looking for content. Listen, guys, you have a great week. Be blessed. Don't forget, if you are a believer in Christ, spend some time with him. Sit at the feet of Jesus, get in your word, and yeah, sup with him. I will see you guys in the next short, and again next week for a full form video, unless of course Jesus comes, and then none of this matters. I'll see you guys next time.